In this week's episode, Tony's Tavern update, Whatcom County has been allowed to move into Phase 2, more Inslee announcements, and is enough enough? Is it time to just safely open? We also have more community support pop-ups. So if you are a business owner shut down against your will here in Whatcom County and in Washington State, or have you lost your job due to the never-ending shutdown of your industry, then this week's WeWill update is for you. So, together we have been standing up, and together we are making progress. On February 9th, the Whatcom County Council approved the Tony's Tavern ordinance. Great job, and thank you to everyone who worked hard on this. So good news, under the plan's guidelines of reopening, the East, North, North Central, Northwest, and Southwest regions are eligible to move into Phase 2 starting this last Sunday, a day earlier than originally announced. This will allow restaurants to offer indoor dining for Valentine's Day. Whatcom County's Matt Goring, owner of Herb Neiman Steakhouse in Everson, sees this move as welcoming news. Matt tells Come4 News, "Thank goodness, we're real happy with that," said Matt. He said many restaurant owners were hoping that they could open for Valentine's Day, as it is a big holiday for the restaurant businesses, and on Thursday evening this wish came true. The bad news, Inslee says that we could move back. Why? Because of the new strains or because of the Super Bowl increases that could be coming. Moving into Phase 2 is a step in the right direction, but it isn't what is needed to come back and to thrive. People need to ask more questions and demand answers. If someone says to you, you can't ask questions, that someone is hiding the answer. The reported COVID case rates are dropping significantly, over 50% on average around the U.S. Why all of a sudden? Could it be the new WHO guidance on the number of cycles for PCR testing from 40 plus to 25 to better reflect potential for spread just after the presidential election? Or could it be the virus is fading? Why did Councilman Rudd Brown and County Executive Paul Sadoo consider imposing fines for failure to follow mask guidelines as the case numbers diminished? Why did Governor Inslee move King and Pierce counties to Phase 2 before the rest of the state, in spite of the highest mortality and case numbers in the state? Why has Washington been locked down for almost a year when case rates and mortality from COVID are some of the lowest in all U.S. states for months? Enough is enough, and we need to keep pushing back, keep asking questions, and keep educating. So we ask that you do two things. Visit WeWillWhatcom.com and the resources page to start your foundation of education. Second, we ask that you make this graphic your social media profile picture and challenge all of your friends to do the same as we embark on the mission of All Open Together February 26th. Be sure to use hashtag ReOpenwa when sharing. This week, on February 17th, our community pop-up support location will be the Mill in Linden with indoor dining. Be sure to share the pop-up community support with everyone that you know. Keep an eye on the pop-up community support calendar on WeWillWhatcom.com as we are adding more and more brave restaurants in need of the community support. As you can see this week, some of our restaurants have been nearly blown away. So going back to Phase 1 is not going to be an option for them. Now in closing, I ask that you continue to invite everyone to sign the Declaration to Open and subscribe to WeWillWhatcom.com as we move closer and closer to our goal of reopening Washington altogether. Join the growing movement to open safely on February 26th. While you're clicking around in the links, be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notified when we release both our weekly update and our profiles on local businesses. And be sure to share the stories of the people we are putting out, as we need everyone, including our elected officials, to see the devastation caused by an unchecked governor. That's it for this WeWill update, and we would love to hear from you. Email us at info@wewillwhatcom.com.